Well, the ball should be jumping in this one. We're ready for daytime baseball from Coors Field. Today, a matchup out of the National League West between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Kyle Freeland will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's hitless in 6 tries. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers nothing. Rockies stepping in at the plate. Just underway next on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the right fielder, Charlie.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Taylor. Around first, he's digging for second. And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Blackman stands at second with no outs. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Seager. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackman. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
A man at second with 1 down, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the throw in gets away from him.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. High and deep to right center. Back goes Pollock to the track. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, Ian Desmond. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and foul, though it had the home run distance. This is line to left, and that'll get down out there near the wall. The throw into second.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Standing in now, number 58, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Four runs here in this half inning. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Cody Bellinger, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game. Into the box, A.J. Pollock.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. That tails back over, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Kyle Freeland. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a ground ball to Seager at short. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 19.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story as they stretch the lead to 5-1. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Next for Colorado.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Taylor is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. In now, number 16. He readies for his first plate appearance.
That's number 16.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And so here's the pitcher now, Hyun-Jin Ryu, the next to bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So striding in, Chris Taylor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're down here 5-1. Stepping into the box,
Leading off
Nolan
for the
Arenado,
Rockies,
as we move on
the
to the
third
bottom of
baseman,
inning number 3.
Nolan.
Even though they're up by a
Arenado.
boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Nolan Arenado touches them all, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
The first baseman,
Stepping
number
in now,
9,
Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy.
He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, the
At
second
the plate,
baseman,
Ryan McMahon.
Ryan
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock is there. 2 gone.
now batting, center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here? Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's got to get out of here. A home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby. The ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out towards second. McMahon gathers it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And this is low, ball 1. One and 1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pollock.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to...
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Pollock is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. So one away here with the bases empty. Up next, the Denver area native pitcher Kyle Freeland. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Digging in, number 16 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Number 16 becomes the first out of the inning. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out.
Now that second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Max Muncy was coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame. Into the box now, Trevor Story comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Trevor Story.
Liner in there for a base hit.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Ross Stripling takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run homer for David Dahl, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Standing in now, Ryan McMahon. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he?
Now batting,
He goes up there looking to be
center
aggressive
fielder,
and takes a
Ian.
big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
In now, Ian Desmond, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Verdugo. He makes the play, runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Now batting.
Now at the
Number
plate,
58.
number 58. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Ready once again, Kyle Freeland. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the blowout continues. He will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, David Dahl. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is there, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for one or two of this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
So stepping in, A.J. Pollock. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And as you can see, they are way behind. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First offering on its way. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Taylor's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The first baseman, number 9.
Standing in, Daniel Murphy. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Pollock is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 24.
Now batting, Ryan McMahon. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is